in the bustling kingdom of Everland, there lived a young rabbit named Clover. Despite her small size, Clover had a big heart and a passion for helping others. She spent her days hopping from one corner of the kingdom to another, lending a helping paw wherever it was needed. One sunny afternoon, as Clover was busy gathering berries for the upcoming harvest festival, she stumbled upon a peculiar scene. A group of animals gathered around a sad-looking tortoise named Timothy. Timothy was known throughout the kingdom for his slow pace, and many animals often overlooked him or left him out of their activities. Determined to make Timothy feel included, Clover approached him with a warm smile. "Hello, Timothy. Would you like to join me in gathering berries for the festival?" she asked. Timothy's eyes lit up with surprise and gratitude. "Oh, I would love to, but I'm not sure I can keep up," he replied sheepishly. Clover shook her head. "Nonsense. In Everland, everyone counts, no matter how fast or slow they are. Besides, with your sturdy shell, you can carry even more berries than I can." With Clover's encouragement, Timothy hesitantly agreed to join her. Together, they set off into the forest, chatting and laughing as they filled their baskets with plump, juicy berries. Along the way, they encountered other animals who were also preparing for the festival. With Clover's infectious enthusiasm and Timothy's steady determination, they soon found themselves surrounded by a bustling group of friends, all working together to ensure the festival's success. As the sun began to set, Clover and Timothy returned to the village square, their baskets overflowing with berries. The other animals cheered as they presented their bounty, and Timothy couldn't help but feel a swell of pride in his chest. From that day forth, Timothy was no longer seen as the slow tortoise, but as a valued member of the community, a testament to the power of friendship and acceptance in the kingdom of Everland. Once upon a time in the quaint village of Willowbrook, there lived a young girl named Lily. She was known far and wide for her kind heart and willingness to help anyone in need. Despite her gentle nature, Lily often felt lonely, as she didn't quite fit in with the other children in the village. One sunny morning, while wandering through the enchanted forest, Lily stumbled upon a peculiar sight. A tiny hand, no bigger than her own, poking out from beneath a pile of leaves. Curiosity piqued, she carefully brushed away the foliage to reveal a small, sentient hand with eyes as bright as stars. "Hello there," Lily greeted the hand with a smile. "What brings you to this forest?" The hand, which introduced itself as Handy, explained that it had been separated from its owner, a shy and reclusive creature known as Grumblefoot. Despite their differences, Lily and Handy quickly became friends, bonding over their shared love of adventure and discovery. Determined to reunite Handy with Grumblefoot, Lily embarked on a journey through the enchanted forest, encountering all manner of magical creatures along the way. With Handy's guidance, they navigated treacherous paths, crossed roaring rivers, and braved dark caves, until, at last, they reached the hidden grove where Grumblefoot dwelled. At first, Grumblefoot was hesitant to accept Lily and Handy's friendship, fearing rejection due to its unusual appearance. But as Lily extended a hand of kindness and understanding, Grumblefoot's heart began to soften, and walls built by loneliness started to crumble. Through acts of kindness and unwavering acceptance, Lily showed Grumblefoot that true friendship knows no bounds. Together, they shared laughter, tears, and countless adventures, forming an unbreakable bond forged in the fires of acceptance and understanding. From that day forth, the village of Willowbrook buzzed with tales of Lily, Handy, and Grumblefoot's heartwarming friendship, a testament to the power of acceptance and the beauty of unlikely companionship. Once upon a time, in a bustling kingdom where laughter filled the air and kindness bloomed like flowers in spring, there lived a young girl named Emily. She had a heart as big as the sky and a smile that could brighten the gloomiest of days. Emily's dearest friend was a gentle unicorn named Luna, whose shimmering coat sparkled like the stars in the night sky. One sunny morning, as Emily and Luna ventured into the enchanted forest, they stumbled upon a peculiar sight: a small, timid dragon named Blaze, whose scales shimmered in hues of red and gold. "Hello there, little friend," Emily greeted with a warm smile. "Why do you hide?" Blaze looked up with tearful eyes. I am different," he murmured. "None of the other creatures want to befriend me." Emily's heart swelled with compassion. "Different? Why, that makes you special. Come, let us be friends." And so, under the whispering trees of the forest, Emily, Luna, and Blaze embarked on grand adventures, their laughter echoing through the glades like the sweetest melody. As they journeyed together, they discovered that friendship knows no boundaries, and acceptance is the key to unlocking the language of love. With each passing day, their bond grew stronger, weaving a tapestry of love and understanding. One moonlit night, as they gathered around a crackling fire, Luna spoke with wisdom beyond her years. In the language of love, differences are celebrated, for they make each of us unique and special. Emily nodded in agreement, her eyes sparkling with joy. And together, we can create a world where kindness reigns and friendship flourishes. In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived a young girl named Lily. She had a heart as pure as morning dew and a smile that could light up the darkest night. Despite her family's modest means, Lily found joy in giving whatever little she had to those in need. One crisp autumn morning, as golden leaves danced in the gentle breeze, Lily set out to gather berries in the forest. Along the winding path, she stumbled upon a peculiar sight: a small, trembling creature hiding behind a bush. It was a timid squirrel, with fur as soft as velvet. "Hello there, little friend," Lily greeted with a warm smile. "Why do you hide?" The squirrel peered at Lily with wary eyes. I am different," it stuttered. "None of the other animals want to play with me." Lily's heart swelled with compassion. "Different? Why, that makes you special. Come, let us play together." And so, under the golden canopy of the forest, Lily and the squirrel frolicked and laughed, their laughter echoing through the trees like sweet music. As dusk painted the sky in hues of orange and pink, Lily bid farewell to her newfound friend. But before she left, she plucked a handful of berries and placed them in the squirrel's tiny paws. "These are for you," she said, her eyes twinkling with kindness, "a token of our friendship." The squirrel's eyes widened with delight, and a warm glow enveloped its heart. Never before had it felt such love and acceptance. From that day on, Lily and the squirrel became inseparable companions, spreading joy and kindness wherever they went. And as they journeyed through the forest, they discovered that true friendship knows no bounds, and acceptance is the key to unlocking the joy of giving. Once upon a time, in the enchanting land of Harmony Hollow, where the trees whispered secrets and the flowers danced in the breeze, there lived a group of animals unlike any other. In this magical place, diversity was celebrated, and friendship knew no bounds. At the heart of Harmony Hollow stood the great oak, its branches stretching high into the sky, serving as a meeting place for all the creatures of the forest. One sunny morning, as the birds chirped and the rabbits hopped about, a sweet melody filled the air. It was the melody of diversity, a tune that resonated with the unique qualities of every inhabitant of the forest. In the heart of the forest lived Willow the deer, who was known for her grace and elegance. Despite her gentle nature, Willow felt lonely at times, for she was different from the other animals. Her antlers were adorned with delicate flowers, and her fur shimmered like silver in the moonlight. One day, as Willow wandered through the forest, she stumbled upon a peculiar sight: a hedgehog named Bramble trying to balance a stack of acorns on his spiky back. With a gentle laugh, Willow offered to help, and soon the two became fast friends. As they journeyed through the forest together, they encountered a colorful array of creatures, from Polly the parrot, with her vibrant feathers, to Finn the fox, with his cunning wit. Each one brought something unique to the group, and soon they formed a bond that could not be broken. But Harmony Hollow was not without its challenges. One day, a storm swept through the forest, causing chaos and destruction in its wake. Trees were uprooted, and homes were destroyed, leaving the animals feeling frightened and alone. In the midst of the chaos, Willow had an idea. Gathering her friends together, she proposed that they work together to rebuild their beloved home. With each animal using their unique talents, they set to work, repairing the damage and restoring Harmony Hollow to its former glory. Through their shared efforts, the animals discovered that friendship and acceptance were the true keys to overcoming adversity. As they stood amidst the newly restored forest, the melody of diversity rang out once more, filling their hearts with joy and gratitude. And so, in the land of Harmony Hollow, where diversity was celebrated and friendship knew no bounds, Willow and her friends lived happily ever after, united by the timeless melody of acceptance and love. In the bustling town of Evergreen Valley, nestled between rolling hills and meandering rivers, there lived two creatures from different worlds. On one side of the valley dwelled the forest animals, led by a wise old owl named Ollie. On the other side lived the river creatures, led by a playful otter named Oliver. For years, the forest animals and the river creatures lived in harmony, but they rarely crossed paths. Each group kept to their own side of the valley, content with their familiar surroundings. One sunny day, a great storm swept through Evergreen Valley, flooding the river and toppling trees in the forest. As the waters rose, the forest animals sought refuge on higher ground, while the river creatures struggled to find shelter. Seeing their neighbors in need, Ollie and Oliver knew they had to act fast. Putting aside their differences, they called upon the other animals to join forces and help those affected by the storm. With hearts united in compassion, the forest animals and the river creatures worked side by side, building bridges to connect their worlds. Together, they rescued stranded animals, patched up homes, and shared food and warmth. As the storm subsided and the waters receded, a sense of peace settled over Evergreen Valley. The once divided creatures now stood together, bound by the bonds of friendship and acceptance. From that day on, the forest animals and the river creatures no longer saw each other as strangers, but as friends and allies. They crossed the bridges they had built, exchanging stories, laughter, and kindness. And as the sun set over Evergreen Valley, casting a golden glow upon the land, Ollie and Oliver smiled, knowing that in times of need, it was their friendship and acceptance that had built the bridges to a brighter future. Once upon a time, in a cozy village nestled between rolling hills and whispering streams, there lived a diverse group of creatures. Among them were rabbits, squirrels, birds, and even a friendly dragon named Ember. Despite their differences, they lived harmoniously, bound together by the unbreakable bonds of friendship and acceptance. One sunny morning, as the village bustled with activity, a little fox named Finn wandered into town. With his bushy tail and bright eyes, Finn was eager to make new friends. But as he approached the other animals, he couldn't help but feel a pang of nervousness. Would they accept him for who he was? To his delight, the villagers welcomed Finn with open arms, inviting him to join in their daily activities. Together, they gathered berries, told stories by the fire, and danced beneath the stars. Finn felt a warmth in his heart, unlike anything he had ever known. As the days turned into weeks, Finn grew closer to his new friends, sharing laughs and creating memories that would last a lifetime. But just when he thought he had found his place in the village, a sudden storm swept through, leaving chaos and destruction in its wake. Homes were destroyed, and families were separated, leaving the villagers feeling scared and alone. But amidst the wreckage, Finn and his friends came together, determined to rebuild their beloved village. With each animal using their unique talents, they worked tirelessly, hammering, sawing, and lifting, until the village stood tall once more. And as they looked around at the fruits of their labor, they realized something remarkable. They weren't just friends, they were family. Through their shared experiences, the villagers discovered that true friendship knows no boundaries. It doesn't matter where you come from or what you look like. All that matters is the love and acceptance you share with those around you. And so, in the village, nestled between rolling hills and whispering streams, Finn and his friends lived happily ever after, bound together by the unbreakable bonds of friendship and acceptance. For in their hearts, they knew that no matter what challenges they faced, as long as they had each other, they could overcome anything that came their way. Once upon a time, in a magical kingdom where dreams came to life, there lived a group of animals with big hopes and even bigger hearts. They were known throughout the land as the Dream Team, for they believed that together they could achieve anything they set their minds to. At the heart of the Dream Team was a curious rabbit named Luna, who had a knack for spinning tales that sparkled with wonder and imagination. Alongside Luna were her dearest friends, Oliver the owl, with his wisdom beyond his years, Rosie the raccoon, with her mischievous grin, and Milo the mouse, with his boundless energy and enthusiasm. One day, as they gathered beneath the branches of their favorite tree, Luna shared a dream she had been nurturing in her heart for as long as she could remember: to explore the far reaches of the kingdom and discover its hidden treasures. Excited by Luna's vision, the dream team set out on their grand adventure, venturing into the unknown with courage and determination. Along the way, they encountered challenges and obstacles that tested their resolve. But with each hurdle they overcame, their bond grew stronger. As they journeyed deeper into the kingdom, they met creatures of all shapes and sizes, each with their own unique talents and gifts. Some were quick to welcome them with open arms, while others were wary of outsiders. But the dream team remained undeterred, spreading kindness and understanding wherever they went. Their journey was not without its setbacks, but through perseverance and teamwork, they prevailed, unlocking the secrets of the kingdom one by one. And as they stood atop the highest peak, gazing out at the world below, they realized that the greatest treasure of all was the friendships they had forged along the way. For in the kingdom where dreams came to life, the dream team had discovered that true friendship knows no bounds. It doesn't matter where you come from or what you look like. All that matters is the love and acceptance you share with those around you. And so, with hearts full of joy and gratitude, the dream team returned home, knowing that no matter what adventures awaited them in the future, as long as they had each other, they would always be unstoppable. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and babbling brooks, there lived a group of friends who embarked on an extraordinary journey, a journey to solve the puzzle of friendship. In this charming village lived a curious squirrel named Nutmeg, a clever fox named Felix, and a kind-hearted rabbit named Clover. Despite their differences, they shared a deep bond of friendship that warmed their hearts like the sun's gentle rays. One day, as they gathered beneath the shade of their favorite tree, they stumbled upon a mysterious puzzle hidden amongst the flowers. Intrigued by its intricate design, they set out to unravel its secrets. With each piece they found, they encountered challenges that tested their patience and perseverance. But instead of becoming frustrated, they worked together, helping each other overcome obstacles and celebrating every small victory along the way. As they pieced together the puzzle, they discovered that true friendship was like a puzzle itself, made up of many pieces, each one unique and important in its own way. Nutmeg's curiosity, Felix's cleverness, and Clover's kindness all played a vital role in solving the puzzle of friendship. And when they finally placed the last piece, they were rewarded with a heartwarming revelation. The true meaning of friendship lies not in perfection, but in acceptance. It's about embracing each other's differences and celebrating the special bond that unites us all. With the puzzle of friendship solved, Nutmeg, Felix, and Clover returned home, their hearts brimming with gratitude for the wonderful friends they had found. And as they laughed and played beneath the stars, they knew that no matter where life took them, their friendship would always be their greatest treasure. In the magical kingdom of Everlandia, where the sky was painted with hues of pink and purple at sunset, and the rivers whispered secrets to the trees, there lived two unlikely friends, Lily, the unicorn, and Rory, the dragon. Lily, with her sparkling white coat and shimmering mane, was the kindest creature in all of Everlandia. Rory, on the other hand, was a fearsome dragon with scales as dark as midnight. Despite their differences, they shared a bond stronger than steel, for in their hearts, they knew that love knows no bounds. One day, as they frolicked in the meadows of Everlandia, they stumbled upon a group of creatures huddled together in fear. Among them was a tiny fairy named Alara, whose wings trembled with fright. With a gentle nudge from Lily and a reassuring smile from Rory, Alara found the courage to share her story. She had been banished from her home in the enchanted forest because she was different from the other fairies. Her wings were not the delicate hues of pink and gold, but rather a vibrant shade of blue. Moved by her plight, Lily and Rory knew they had to help. Together, they set out on a quest to the enchanted forest, determined to convince the fairy queen that Alara deserved to be accepted for who she was. Their journey was filled with challenges and obstacles, but with each trial they faced, their friendship grew stronger. Lily's kindness and Rory's bravery carried them through, and before long, they arrived at the gates of the enchanted forest. With a heart full of hope, Lily approached the fairy queen and pleaded Alara's case. At first, the fairy queen was skeptical, but as she looked into Alara's eyes and saw the courage within, she knew she had been wrong. In that moment, the fairy queen decreed that love knows no bounds, and that all creatures, no matter their differences, deserved to be accepted and cherished. With tears of joy in their eyes, Lily, Rory, and Alara returned home to Everlandia, their hearts brimming with gratitude for the friendship that had brought them together. And as they danced beneath the stars, surrounded by the beauty of the enchanted forest, they knew that in a world where love knows no bounds, anything was possible. For in the end, it was their friendship that had triumphed, proving that kindness, acceptance, and love were the most powerful magic of all.